Welcome to Mynamour channel. Today I will instruct you how to take measurement for a bridal dress. The first measurement is for the breast. The measurement tape should go across the top of the breast, which is the biggest part. You make one round. The tape should be this straight, not going like this. It will give wrong measurement. The next measurement is under the breast. Next one is the waist. You will measure above the navel and where the waist is the smallest. For the fit dress, you need to measure the upper hip measurement. One round around the upper hip. And the next one will be for the hip. One round where you see the biggest part of the hip. And make sure the tape is straight from front to back. If you would like to go for a tight fit mermaid dress, you should also measure the under hip. So one round under the hip, under the biggest part of the hip. And also the knee part as well, if the mermaid should be very tight and fit. We should measure the length of the skirt, so from the waist to the form. And don't forget to add shoes high heel. It's very important to measure from the shoulder to the top of the breast. It will decide how low the cup will go. And to the end under the breast. And from here to the waist, to know the length of the top part of the dress. We should measure from the neck bone from behind until the waist, so that the tailor can know the length of the top part. And for the fit dress, you should measure also until the biggest part of the butt. And following that, until the end of the butt. If your dress is an off-shoulder dress, you should also measure one round around the shoulder. And make sure the line is straight also. If your dress is an halter dress, we should also measure the neck measurement. It's very important to know the armpit measurement, so we will tell the bride to put hand on hip and you start to measure one round around the armpit. For the strapless dress, or it's also called boob tube dress, we also need the measurement above the breast. For the long sleeves dress, we should also measure the bicep. And the wrist also. We will measure also the sleeves length until the wrist. Different brides, they prefer different cleavage depth, so make sure you will measure that depth. So you will take from the neck hole until the cleavage depth. For the dress with sleeve like this, you have to measure from the waist until the sleeve. If the sleeves is short, then you should measure from the shoulder bone until the end of the sleeves to know the length. For some specific designs like this, you should measure more carefully. For example, in this design, there are difference of the lining and without lining part. Then you should measure also from the neck hole until the transparent tulle part. And from here, you go until the cleavage depth and until the connection of the lining and the without lining part here. If you want the back of the dress to be like this, you should measure carefully from the neck bone until where the lining starts, where the connection of the lining and the tulle, transparent tulle, and also from the neck bone until the waist, because you can see this part is with lining and this part is with transparent tulle and some lace design. So we have to measure carefully to make sure the tailor will do this part right, and the tailor will know exactly the depth of the back. One important measurement is the shoulder width. So you will take measurement from one side to the other side, from shoulder bone to shoulder bone. It's good to measure from nipple to nipple. You should also measure the length of the tail if you want a long tail dress. When you take measurement, let's not wear something loose like this. Let's wear something more fit to your body so that the measurement can be more precise. When you take measurement for your client or for yourself, you should not hunch your back like this, but stand straight naturally so that the measurement can be nice. For short dress, we will measure from the waist to the end of the length. Remember, when you take measurement, you should wear a proper bra so that all the measurement can be precise, including the height of the bust. You know, taking precise measurement is so important in order for you to have perfectly fitted wedding dress. In the video today, we have instructed you how to take professionally measurement, and don't forget to tell your tailor about your weight and your height. I hope you brides will have the dream dress come true, and I wish you a lifetime of happiness.